All right, so I started on a 5-minute time frame uh, for my first video, and then I've worked my way all the way up to 20. So I've got to figure out how to stay on the lower time frames for my entries. But just to kind of give a little background as to what happened. So I think price was somewhere around here when I initially started this. And I just began, let me drop down to the 2-minute because I initially had a sell bias as I was waiting on price to move down, and it did right here. However, I began to find myself getting a bit confused. So, goodness. All right, so I had the sell bias. I started from, I forgot what the time frame was. I think it was 5-minute, and then I was able to have a triangle within the triangle. So that's why this 2-minute was here. So I had a triangle too. And I just began to, I don't know, I don't remember. So anyways, got a 3-minute sale here, which price did go in that direction. And then I put in, I thought that price was going to continue selling because when I went up to the 1 hour and the 15-minute, it appeared like the MACD was about to break for the sale. However, when it did, of course, that it stopped me out. But once this particular, let's see, as price was playing out, I trapped this, and that's why I entered down here. And this right here is definitely a late entry. So, and then it prompted me to trap this. So that's why I have the 3-minute here. And then I began to see price beginning to violate my trend line, and as well as this level here. So then I just began for the buy bias because the overall trend is bullish. And so then I put in a buy position here. However, I wasn't feeling confident once I entered that it was even the correct position, just because on a lower time frame, price was just going back and forth. Then, like, I was beginning to lose my volume in the MACD. So just continuing to watch the watch price kind of, and I just started remembering that I needed to start trapping. So I put this trend line here. And once it violated it, into remembering that the overall trend was up. So that's again why I changed the bias. So trapped that, and I had put in another position as we see here. However, by then, of course, my time frame just continued to move up, and still feeling skeptical about this being the correct time frame, just because I'm beginning to lose volume on the MACD on the higher time frame. I think it was the 20-minute had low volume in the 1 hour. However, price just was continuing to move up. So I had the mindset that price was probably going to eventually go down. However, I just continued to trap to look for violations. And when price started coming down here, I just knew that that was it. However, it shot up right here and it hit the take profit, and then just began to move downward again too. And so on the higher time frames, the MACD has been broken. They're all currently bearish for, of course, we see the 2-minute as well as the 20 and the 1 hour. They all reflect a MACD break. So I'm unsure if there was news, because this big candle here happened at approximately 7:30 Central Standard. So something pushed it up, and Then we had a nice big down the next day. Wait, was it the same time? Nope. Nope, it was about an hour later. It did the same thing. So I want to say it's luck, but I guess I'm beginning to understand my analysis, or I'm unsure. Something's coming together. I didn't get stopped out. I had my stop loss low enough, so I was able to actually get this take profit, and then this entry, and then price hitting this take profit. So I got basically 3 W's and 1 L.